Boo! Did I scare you? I know I did, didn't I? It's all for the theme of today's video, guys. Today we're gonna be doing some scary stuff. So recently, there's been a lot of samurai asking me to react to these like scary videos. And yes, since I'm gonna be scared, I have Momo with me. And before I roll the intro, I just know that I'm tried and true to all things horror. I am the actual GOAT, okay? Scary games, scary movies, that's me. There's a YouTuber called Llama Arts. It's a freaking fantastic name. And they make these scary animations. I've gotten countless requests to react to some, so if you guys are cool with that, you're down with that, then buckle up! I'm on my J today. I don't know what it is. So we're really gonna react to these. Tell me what you think, alright?
Cookie Run Tower of Adventures is officially available on both mobile and PC with Google Play.
Y'all wild for that one. This first video is called Disturbing True Snapchat Stories Animated. The video link and channel will be in the description. Llama Arts, I'm just a fan here, okay? I'm sure your work's gonna be amazing. Please don't copyright strike me. Your boy doesn't have Snapchat, but I do have Instagram. Follow me, ladies, DM. Ooh. Disturbing True Snapchat Stories.
This happened a week ago. Up until a few days ago, I went to a small, local gym in my now previous New Jersey town called Black Bear Fitness.
I like the style.
One day, I had the misfortune of running into some skinny, awkward, yet creepy-looking kid, probably 18 years old. He didn't look like he belonged in a gym at all.
He don't.
I had headphones in and I was doing my set when I heard him saying something to me, but it was muffled by the music. I was already annoyed with this kid, given that he was breaking an unwritten rule of the gym. Don't try to talk to somebody when they're doing their sets.
Right! Leave my man alone!
I took my time finishing my set, and then took my headphones out to ask if he needed something. Then he started acting like I looked familiar, but right away I knew this kid was just trying some pathetic attempt at making friends. I assured him I didn't, but the kid wouldn't stop talking to me. I'll skip most of the conversation, but eventually he actually asked me for my Instagram and...
Y'all know something is wrong here, right? Look at my man Kicks.
Yikes.
That's step one. My man got some sort of sandal with socks on. Don't even stop there. My man been wearing them socks for a couple weeks now. Your hair looks sweaty. You got a long sleeve on. Take something off, man. But so far, I'm liking this. Hold up.
and Snapchat, weirdly enough, and for whatever reason I gave them to him. Instead of just saying something like, buddy, I'm trying to work out, or I don't have social media. After I gave him my Snapchat and Instagram, however, I did kind of urge him to let me resume my workout.
Why did you give
He finally
a stranger?
seemed to get the message and walked away.
He gave a stranger.
Not without saying bye like 3 times though.
Oh, you're weird, man. You're awkward.
That night I got a snap on my phone saying from Sean.
No.
I immediately sighed.
What do you
and said,
want?
Oh, no. Just wondering why the hell the kid would snap me.
Right.
I opened the snap,
Oh!
and the kid was in a...
Yeah. Yo! Somebody get that man! Okay, if you're a straight dude sending another straight dude poses like this, sit down, chief. We gotta have a chat. Hit him with the... Just got out of the bath. You gave a stranger your Snapchat. Nah. Y'all can follow my Instagram, though. I'll wait. Hey, we trying to get the numbers up, yeah?
a creepy, weird pose, face way too close to the camera, with his head resting in his hand and a half smile on his face. The text over the picture was hey with 2 Y's.
Hey with 2 Y's. Y'all know what that means, right? I used to talk to this girl. I ain't gonna say her name because I'm pretty sure she watched my videos. But every time I sent her hey with the 2 or even the 3 Y's, yeah, do you know what time it is, gat?
I muttered the words, what the f***?
Oh, yeah, that is.
For the record, I'm a guy, which made this even more weird.
I understand.
My thought process was, I've had enough of this loser already. I'm gonna remove him and make it clear I don't want to talk if I see him at the gym again.
Okay.
And so I did. I removed him minutes after he sent that snap.
You're done. That's it. Out.
I'm sure not even a minute later, again, a message popped up on my phone saying Snapchat from Sean.
Yeah, you gotta get blocked.
I waited a few minutes before opening it. This one was even creepier. Now the kid was sitting up on his bed.
Oh,
no smile,
hey.
more of a surprised, angry expression. The text over the image said, "Why did you remove me?"
No.
Now I went as far as to block him, meaning he couldn't snap me anymore.
Get that block work, boy.
And that was that.
We
I
done.
threw my phone on the desk and sighed out of relief.
Oh, man, that's...
Half an hour
How?
later, my phone goes off, saying Sean added you as a friend, and then Snapchat from Sean.
What?
He actually made a new account. I opened the snap. I felt my heart drop. It was a picture of my front lawn. The text over it, "Answer me,
Guys, my eyes are watering. Stuff like that really creeps me out. He sent a picture of my man's house. I'm really into creepypastas. I tell you guys that all the time. There are so many stories where like someone's talking to somebody online and then they send like a picture of their front door. Yo, that junk.
It was a picture of my front lawn. The text over it, "Answer me."
We gotta get the 347.
The first thing I could think of was,
357.
how did he find my address? Then I realized, Snapchat made that new map feature that lets you see where your friends are.
What?
Somehow I had the balls to open the window to see outside. It was clear out there. I shut the window and the blinds and started considering calling 911.
Do it! Get the pump action!
It was the sound of taps on the window. I took a deep breath, and with one swift motion, I pulled up the blind and the window at the same time and pulled the kid into my room by his neck.
Oh!
I
Go to
punched him in
sleep!
the face a few times before he was out cold. Now
Yo,
I
man
called
handled this like a
911.
savage!
By the time they arrived, he was awake, cursing me out, promising he'd be back and kill me.
Oh my gosh.
The cops heard it all. I didn't even have to make a case. The kid was an idiot. Luckily, the timing of this worked out well, because I just moved a couple days ago out of state. Only thing that worries me, I don't want to have to make a new Snapchat account, but anytime somebody new adds me on the app, I'll never know if it's secretly that Sean kid again.
Yo, that is so creepy! That's a whole story? Oh, man. These things are crazy! Yeah, let me hit that subscribe one time. So does Llama Art do the narration? No, Mr. Nightmare. So Llama Art takes audio from people that do like creepypastas or scary stories, and then Llama Art animates it? That's fire. Can we clap it up for the guy in the story actually just pulling my guy in? Go to sleep! You know what I'm saying? I ain't hiding under the bed. I ain't hiding in the closet. Get in here and catch these hands. You wanna be outside my house, then you gonna catch my claws. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, we gotta do one more.
In Albion, no matter where you go or what you do, your mount will accompany you on your journey.
Alright guys, the last one for tonight is called A Disturbing True Snapchat Story 2. Llama Arts, I'm a big fan now. Please don't copyright strike me. All your info is in my description. These things are creepy, dude. The atmosphere.
This is a short but terrifying story of something that happened when I was Snapchatting
Wait,
a
this is
friend.
the guy from the first
I'm
one.
pretty young. I'm only 13, still in middle school. A girl I really liked had just recently started snapping me selfie pictures, and we started messaging each other for a few nights. One night when I was watching TV,
That sandwich. Is that a, dang, I recognize that sandwich. All right, maybe I'm tripping. But he got them same flip-flops and socks.
she sent me a snap of herself laying in her bed without a caption.
Hey.
I sent a message saying, "What's up?"
What's
She sent
up?
another identical picture, this time with a caption saying, "Not much, you?" She set the timer to 10 seconds, so it gave me plenty of time to analyze the picture, including her bedroom in the background, and the dark outline of a person standing by her window.
No.
I quickly sent a response message.
Bro, call her!
Is that your brother by the window? She sent another identical snap, this time captioned, "What do you mean?"
Are you gonna turn around?
The figure at the window was closer, and I could see a hand pressed up against the glass.
What a freaking idiot. When you take the picture, you have to look at it to add the text, right? How did she not? Is this a true story? I don't see how this could be a true story at this point. You literally have to look at the picture to type, "What do you mean?" You see that big old freaking shadow? When I saw the first one, if I cared about this girl at all, yo, somebody at your window, wake your daddy up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month.
I closed the snap before the timer even ran out so I could tell her quicker. I said, "There's somebody at your window, turn around."
How did you not see that?
She opened my snap almost immediately, and then I didn't hear from her again on the app.
Oh,
I grew more and more worried as the minutes passed. I texted her a few times to no avail. I tried calling her a few times to no avail as well. I didn't know her house phone number, otherwise I would have called her parents. It wasn't until midnight when I was already laying in bed that she finally texted me back. She explained the whole situation. As soon as she looked at her window and saw the person standing there, she screamed. And that caused the person, who turned out to be a 20-something-year-old man, to open the window and jump into the room.
Oh my God!
From there, she ran to her parents' room and woke her dad, who went to her room to find nothing but an open window. It wasn't exactly a personal story of mine, but it freaks me out nonetheless, knowing that the only thing that saved my friend from whatever could have happened was the fact that I was able to see the window through her selfies, unbeknownst to the creeper at her window.
Bruh, you just sitting there with the window open or window unlocked, no blinds drawn. You just my tank top, just doing my makeup. Hey, open your eyelids for being so freaking dumb, bro. I get paranoid when my blinds are open, even during the daytime. People, you don't know what people are doing, bro. Somebody could be, oh yeah, take that bra off, boy. I mean, hold up. Anyway, guys, that was 2 animated scary stories. Dang, them boys are short, but they're really good. Y'all want a little series? I might have to email Llama Arts before. Y'all want a little reacting to scary animations or reacting to scary stuff? Let me know down in the chat what you want to see, or the best stories or whatever. And I'll see you little scaresters on the next episode. Too much? Alright, yeah, just cut it. Cause my name is CoryXkenshin. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, what are you doing over there? Kind of early for the video, huh? It doesn't start for about, 3 more minutes. Wait. Don't leave yet. You might as well just hang out with me till it gets started. So I want to pitch you guys this idea, alright? You see, I'm all cozied up. Got the little Voltron. Yeah, I'm not tall enough. So it's getting cold here in Michigan. October's coming up, and I thought this would be a good time to implement a series where every Sunday we watch some scary videos. I was thinking something like Spooky Scary Sundays. But that's a mouthful. It might be a little too long. You know what you guys think in the description. They can write in the description now, huh? You earned this one. Down in the comments, hashtag SSS, Spooky Scary Sundays. You guys remember when we reacted to that Llama Arts video where your boy got permission? Llama Arts herself, or himself, I don't know what you are, approved and gave us permission to react to their videos, so you don't gotta feel bad. I'm not stealing anything. I got permission. Conscience is clean. I'm thinking every weekend, every Sunday, we could react to some scary videos, some horror animations, creepypastas, whatever y'all want to do. Well, that being said, I'm gonna get a snack for this. You might as well come with me, right? Now, this is the part where I just would move the camera and then we would be downstairs, but no, y'all, I'm just gonna, I ain't cutting nothing out. Y'all just about to just walk with me, I guess. Doing all right this Sunday? It's doing some editing. I was rendering a video, actually. I was thinking, while you're here, you could slice that like button for me. I really appreciate it. Some people don't understand how far that goes. And Samurai, we're trying to reach like 4 million subscribers before end of the year. That'd be incredible. Probably not gonna happen, but I'm thinking some Pop-Tarts or some. You guys like juice boxes? You guys drink those? Capri Suns? Is this too much? Is it too much? Okay. Let's put this back. Too much? I think I'll just take a water. All right, guys, let's get this started. We got a couple more videos to react to. Got Momo in the back here. Momo, don't even try today. If you want to do your freaking intro, you gonna have... How many more times do I gotta sit through that? All right, guys, so this first one is called Fishing Stories Animated. Now, Llama Arts, I'm a big fan. I'ma just say this so there's no misunderstandings, nothing's getting misconstrued, all right? Your link's down in the description. Llama Arts said that they like my videos, so let's get it. Daryl's Pond. Oh, is that the name of the story? Okay. We're gonna rock with it.
There used to be a pond about half a mile away from my old house that I would commonly go fishing in. It was nicknamed Daryl's Pond. I still have no idea who Daryl was or why it was called that, but nobody owned it, so people would once in a blue moon go fishing there as well.
Okay.
It was usually me by myself, though. I had dug a pole into the ground where I would tie a noose to and from my small kayak. I'd say it was about 3 in the afternoon when I rowed out to the middle of the pond, the sweet spot for getting a decent catch.
Look,
There was
relaxing.
another person coming out from the trees.
Oh, heck no!
Gave him a
Okay, I'm not gonna be pausing it today, but is that John Scare Spectre?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Scarce here. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Scarce here.
coming out from the trees. I waved at him and gave him a smile. He hopped into a small boat floating by the edge of the pond and began to row over to me.
For real?
As he got close enough where trying to speak to him wouldn't come off as obnoxious, I gave him a friendly, "Perfect day, isn't it?" Okay. "Yes, absolutely," he said. He didn't say anything after that, and I started to feel a bit awkward, as if I were obligated to keep some kind of conversation rolling now.
I hate that feeling.
"So, you come out here to throw some lines?" I asked. "No, I don't actually fish."
What the freak are you doing out here?
"Well, it's never a bad day to relax on the pond," I said. He continued to row closer to me until his boat collided with mine, creating a big thud.
Are you serious?
I'm genuinely uncomfortable now.
Yo, look at his face. This big old pond out here. And you just want to roll? It's like when dudes go in the bathroom. It's like 50 stalls. You go to one random one, you know, somewhere down the side. And then somebody come in and come to the stall right next to you. It's all this room in here.
Thanks to Google Play Games, we're taking...
Back to the Hachi Shakusama. Hachi means 8, by the way. 8. 8 foot tall. Oh my gosh, how did I just realize that?
In a deep voice. A long time ago, it was captured by monks and they managed to confine it in a ruined building on the outskirts of the village. They trapped it using 4 jizo, small religious statues that they placed at the north, south, east, and west of the ruins so that it could not escape. But somehow, it did. The last time it appeared was 15 years ago. My grandmother said that anyone who saw it was destined to die within a few days. It all sounded so crazy. I wasn't sure what to believe. Just then, my grandpa came back, but with an old woman who called herself Keisan. They took me upstairs to my bedroom and began covering the windows with newspaper, with ancient runes written all over them. Keisan placed small bowls of salt in all 4 corners of the room and a small Buddha figure in the center.
Give me the protection.
Soon the sun will be setting, so listen carefully. You must stay in this room until 7:30 tomorrow morning. Do not open this door for any reason.
She placed
You know I got a question right off jump. Where am I supposed to pee? I'm gonna have to get a bucket.
a bucket in my hands.
Not even to use the restroom.
My grandparents and Kason left the room, and I locked the door after them. I couldn't believe what was happening.
Yeah.
Was I really going to die in a few days? I turned on the TV to try to take my mind off everything, and eventually fell asleep. I was awakened around 1 a.m. by a tapping sound on the window.
No.
It's probably just a tree or something, I told myself. Then came a knock on the door, and I heard my grandpa's voice. Are you okay in there? If you're scared, I can come keep you company. Hearing his voice was such a relief that without thinking, I rushed over to the door. But something didn't feel right.
Yeah.
I looked at the bowls of salt in the room. All 4 of them had turned black. And then I heard the sound again.
Bro, this is creepy.
The tapping on the window continued. I knelt in front of the Buddha and began to pray. I was so terrified and caught up in my chanting that I didn't realize the sounds had stopped. I checked my watch. It was 7:30 a.m. Carefully, I opened the door and ran to my grandparents. We all got in a van and headed straight for the airport. Apparently, there were others who had escaped the grasp of...
No. I would have waited till at least noon.
Hachisaku-sama, as long as they never stepped foot in Japan again. So 2 years ago, when my grandpa got sick, he refused to let me visit him. He even left strict instructions in his will to not let me attend his funeral. I couldn't believe that this creature prevented me from saying goodbye to him. So when my grandma called a few days ago to tell me she had been diagnosed with cancer, I wasn't gonna let her stop me from visiting. It's been 10 years, Grandma, and nothing has happened to me. We don't even know if this thing is real. I'm not gonna let it stop me from seeing you. If you say so, dear. I love you, Grandma. I'll see you soon. Like this video if it gave you the chills, and don't...
my eyes are watering. Oh my gosh. First of all, that monster's a freaking idiot. I would have went over there until I heard that noise. All right, so I told you guys in order to send me scary stories for Spooky Scary Sunday to go on Twitter, hashtag SSS, Spooky Scary Sunday, at me, at CoryXkenshin, and then drop the link to the story. First ever samurai recommendation comes from Wolf of Fry with a story called Who's Hungry? I don't like it already. I don't like it already. Dang, look at the arm. Hey, you're gonna regret that. It's not a good idea. It's not. Yeah, done. David Ott. I'm a big fan. Please don't copyright strike me. Video will be linked in the description. So these kids.
In Albion, no matter where you go or what you do, your mount will accompany you on your journey. Perhaps.
Oh my. Oh. Where's her brother? Oh! That was the last victim! Oh, he's frozen. He's done. What's he doing with it? Oh, blended him! You gotta get out of here. This is on some Little Nightmares right now. freaking gigantic compared to them. Uh-oh. Don't make any noise. Bro, tell me she ain't Sasha 6 right now. Yep. Why you got the hiccups? Okay, he didn't put a lock on it. He didn't put a lock on it. It's time to be a hero. He literally eats kids. We need a distraction. Nope. Don't hiccup. Don't hiccup. Oh, she going for the kill. What? She hit him? She got him? Oh! Let's go. Let's go. Come on. This is all your freaking fault. Big Willie. All right, come on, come on. Are you kidding me? Again? I have no... And you eating kid, by the way. Stop eating that. Come on. Oh. You're done. You're done. It's all freaking... Oh, got him. Red got him. Oh my God. Bro, press it. Woo-hoo! Oh no. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Woo-hoo! She is a savage. David. Everybody clap that up. Yo. Big old freaking jelly bean brother. But we gotta give him credit though. He saved her life at the end because she was about to get shredded. Literally. Alright, you guys. Leave your favorite story down in the comments. Shout out to Sapphire. Thank you for blessing me with permission. If you have some scary videos you want to see me react to, you already know what to do. Twitter. Hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday, SSS, at CoryXkenshin, story link right there. Now you have a good rest of your Sunday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Be sure to sister Samurai, slice that like button, subscribe today to join a Samurai. Until next time, my brothers and sisters. Cause my name is CoryXkenshin, you know what I'm saying? Oh, hello there. I'm just kidding. Oh, hello there. I'm just kidding. I totally know how to ride one of these. And you guys remember Spooky Scary Sundays? This would be a good time to implement a series where every Sunday we watch some scary videos. That's like I say every Sunday. Now listen. I know that I said every Sunday, okay? But I'm gonna make up for it, okay? Y'all have never seen somebody dance on a hoverboard. So hopefully this dance makes up for all of the weeks that I've skipped. All right, Spooky Scary Sundays. Here we go, here we go. You, me, you, me, ooh, you, and me. And me. You. And me. So today we're gonna be taking a look at Crypt TV. Now, Crypt TV is a YouTube channel that hosts a bunch of scary horror films. Now, a few of their reps have reached out to me and asked me, shout out Alex and Darren. This video should have been up in October, my bad. They've asked me to react to A Door in the Woods and something called Look See. This video is sponsored by Crypt TV. So, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of hot and readies now, thanks. Click the link in the description if you wanna see their channel. We're gonna get some snacks. All right, so ain't no shame in my game, all right? Y'all gonna embrace me for who I am, what I have for dinner. Oh, okay, a little Salisbury steak. Look at, I'm eating banquet meat. Real snacks. This is how you enjoy movies. All right, so the first Crypt TV film we're watching is called A Door in the Woods. Let's get started. Oh my gosh! That's how we starting this? Why that thing look like a liquor from Resident Evil? Then my guy was just, I ain't gonna say what it looked like was happening to him. I mean, y'all know what I'm talking about. And then he like, what the freak?
Roots come out of your hole and beat the living black as coal. Carrie, we've been watching for like an hour. Are you sure this is the way? She knows where she's going, Ben. Roots go back in the hole and spare the living one more soul. Stop it, Max.
Yeah, man.
Should we really be doing this? There's a reason the story tells us to stay away from it, right? Carrie's dad is in the high order, Ben. I think she would know. Carrie.
Oh. So I ain't gonna be pausing it. I just want to comment on the production value. Like production value, just like Pandories, Huluing.
Pandories, Pizza Palace.
My pan pizza's #1.
I'm running back. Everybody pay attention. I ain't pausing no more.
Stop it, Max.
I probably will.
Should we really be doing this? There's a reason the story tells us to stay away from it.
See what y'all doing,
right?
man.
Carrie's dad is in the high order, Ben. I think she would know. Carrie.
Probably just the story, Ben. Don't pee your pants again.
Look at him. Yeah, I peed my pants. So what, guys? See, y'all out there doing something y'all know y'all not supposed to be doing. What? It's chained for a reason.
Who's going to open it?
Freaking cretins. Not me. You see, ain't no black kids. All right, it's not about race, Cory. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Kids, they be doing the dumbest thing. You know you ain't supposed to be doing this. I like his little hipster cut, though.
I knew he wouldn't do it. Hey, Ben, Carrie said to give you a kiss if you do it.
Hey, shut up, Max. No, I didn't.
I mean, I like him, but I didn't say that. You still have a chance. Rest in peace. These kids is done. God. Oh!
At least you tried. Maybe if you're nice enough, it'll just open by itself.
No! Oh!
Yeah, Ben, did you try asking it?
How did the wind blow like that? His
Yeah,
blood...
please, Brute, come out of your hole and beat the living black as coal.
Yeah, eat him first. I'm tired of him.
Whoa.
Just get out of there.
Are you going to open it?
You... What? Getting frustrated, guys. Getting frustrated. Don't do it. You still have a chance. No.
What the...
Excuse... Why would you... Oh my God! It sounds like they stirring macaroni and cheese in there.
Ben?
Oh my gosh! Can they show that? Oh! Yo! Look at him hawking him! Who run the slowest? Who run the slow? Oh my God! Bro, they are showing kids! Yo. They're showing kids? Bro, I thought it was an unwritten rule, okay? You can't kill kids. And if you do, like, you can't show it. Like, I wasn't expecting that. But this? Yo, it was like, Ben, are you okay? Can we get a replay on what happened to Ben? Stirring the mac and cheese.
Ben?
Yo, they freaking ragdolled them. So the next thing we're gonna be watching is called Look-See, short horror film. And I'm just looking, I'm having a look-see at the first frame of the freaking film. I don't know about y'all. But normally when I look at the back of someone's head, I can't see to the other side. Oh my gosh. What you kicking the doors down for? If you yourself cannot release it, then it will come to take a piece. Ugh. Yeah, everything was Gucci. Oh, I got my man. We got married a little late, but... Oh. Throw it in. Do what you gotta do. He in. Oh, heck no. Ooh. He knows you're in there. His feet are perpendicular to your stall. Don't try. Don't even try. Oh, look at him. Why would you do that? Oh my. What? Okay, get out of there. Oh my gosh, please. She dead. Oh! Grab on! Oh, that's nasty, but yeah. Grab it! Throw it in! Oh yeah, let's get it. I don't know what that's gonna do. It's like, you dead. Listen, I'm sorry. I gotta let... Is that one of them toilets? Automatic flush? You know, that's so gross too. Is she touching on the toilet? Ugh. Oh! What? Oh! Can't do a combat roll out the stall! You wanted that. Yo! She kicking herself in the back of her own head. She literally got folded. Oh my... Bruh, if any of y'all, I bet the bottom dollar, none of y'all can do that, all right? You would need years of training with the Buddhist monks in the Himalayan mountains. Yo. She got fold, bruh. If you yourself cannot release, then it will come to take a piece. Release, like maybe it's something like, something precious to you. But we saw her drop the ring in the toilet, but then it was in her hand. What was up with that? All right, guys, this is the final one. I'm already going beyond contract. I was obligated for those two, but I gotta watch one more. This last one is Look-See, The Mistress Mind. It's gonna come take a piece. Oh. What's about to happen here? Hey. I mean, you ain't exactly my type, but... Did she say Daniel? Oh, she's a mistress. So she tore off the wife. She just trying to get a little bite. Bars. Ooh. That hurt my heart a little bit. Oh my gosh! Did you see how he was crip walking? Oh, we might have to watch this whole season. Oh my gosh. The production value, man. Don't go in there. Why would you do that? Leave the house. You know something's wrong.
Daniel?
It's time to... Did you just... Oh my God! Oh yeah. Hand broke, but they still call me Bible. Oh! Whoa! Guess he's not in here. You had a better chance trying to get out that window with your... Yeah, done no. It's on the outside. Bro, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You have a chance. Don't tell me he on the ceiling. Oh my gosh! dodged the bullet. she was out in the woods playing. She was out in the woods barefoot. Did you walk here? Yo, they be showing people get decapitated? Oh my gosh. These films go stupid hard. All right, you guys, that's gonna wrap up this spooky, scary Sunday. It's not even freaking Sunday. But Crib TV are out here. Once again, this video was sponsored by Crib TV. There's something wrong with y'all. Like, who thought of this character? Click the link in the description and go to their channel. They got like tons and tons of other short horror films. We might be coming back. And you thought I forgot? Nah, sucker, I just waited to the end of the video on this one. For today's Holly Jolly Litmus, you can win an Xbox One Minecraft edition. If you'd like a chance to win, slice that like button and let me know which out of the 3 was your favorite film. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you're sure this is Samurai, slice that like button. Subscribe today to join the Samurai. Until next time, my brothers and sisters.
Cause my name is CoryXkenshin. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Cory here. What are you up to? Just out here hanging out? Yeah. You want to know the beauty of winter? Look at those trees back there. Look how they're perfectly covered. Guys, look at the snow. You want to know how to make a perfect snowball. You pack it in really tight. You want that snowball to be so dense so that when it's time to throw it at someone, it feels like a rock. These are the things that you learn living in Michigan. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm here to break into this house. This isn't even my backyard right now. I'm actually standing in someone else's backyard. It's Sunday, and thus means that it's a spooky, scary Sunday. Look at this tree that they have. I'm here to break into their house, and I'm going to kill every single person here. Isn't that funny? But before that, let's enjoy winter. Check this out. You want to see me run to that tree and back? You want to see me do it again? Now here we are at the side door of this residence. I've been watching them for a couple weeks. Okay. Here's the plan. I just checked out the entire residence. There's no one home, okay? So we're gonna buy time until they get home, and since it's spooky, scary Sunday, I figure we can go upstairs, use their computer, because I know they have one, watch some scary videos until they get home, and then I can slaughter them. yeah, slaughter them. yeah. So we're gonna go upstairs. Let's go. But before that, I mean, we are gonna be watching some scary videos. Maybe we should grab some of their snacks. Hold on. Hey, you make sure you get a snack too, okay? All right. All right, they got a nice place here. I just scoped the joint. I'm gonna make a killing tonight. Literally. Yeah. Since it's spooky, scary Sunday, y'all already know what time it is. We're gonna be watching some scary videos, some of which you guys have sent me through Twitter using the hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday. If you know of any scary videos, go to Twitter right now, hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday, so I can react to them. Also, be sure to @CoryXkenshin in the tweet as well.
because some of y'all be forgetting. And follow me while you're there. The first tweet of tonight comes from a Mr. Bridge, and he sends a story called The Sad Man by Jake Lava. Very strange. Snowing just like it is out. What the frick did you send me, Bridge? Oh, heck no. Why is he floating away? This doesn't make sense. What? Yo, I don't know who toes can do that. I don't think that's natural. Look, I would feel more sad if his face wasn't the opposite of that. But I guess he's alone. Ew? Is that what he sees in the mirror? Oh, he's wearing a mask. What are you doing?
This is what we've trained for, people. Omega incursion.
Oh my gosh! Oh my... What the freak are we watching? Oh! How did you get up like that, my boy? What are y'all sending me? Hey, you're not alone anymore. There you go. This is a friend. Don't kill them. No, he's like, hey man, what happened? Let me help you. Yeah. Please don't kill him. Okay. Look, man, I don't know what's about to happen. Is that a dead cat? What are you doing? What are you doing? What the freak is it? Oh my gosh! What the freak did we just watch? So that thing ate her face. The next story is called Greed. It was sent in by a samurai named Wolf of Fire. Everyone's videos I'm reacting to, please don't copy strike me. Your information's down below. I love you. That story, that first one messed me up. I'm just trying to recoup. Greed, a short film by Ali S. Oh. This is... What is that? Hello? What? Oh. getting another one. It's not worth it, man. What is happening? Oh. Dude, press the big one. Yeah, take all that. Now give me my height back. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, now don't touch it anymore. Just stop it. Leave. What the freak was that? All right, the next story is from our good pal Llama Arts. Y'all know we gotta get a Llama Arts in, all right? It's called A Bus Stop Horror Story. Let's get it. Let's get it. Man, I'm hungry.
This happened when I was 17 years old. I would go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week and ride the bus home. It was a Sunday and I had just missed my bus, so I had to wait longer for another one. I would have called my parents, but they were out for the evening, and taxis charged more, so I decided to sit and wait in the bus shelter. It was a cold night and snow had just started peppering the ground.
Is that the theme?
My bus was taking longer than usual, so I got my phone out and listened to some music. Almost an hour had passed. It was freezing and I hadn't seen anyone at all. That was until I noticed something out of the corner of my eye. It was a creepy guy dressed in thick layers of clothing.
Right. We gonna pause it right here. Nah. Cory, zoom in on his face. Listen. Okay, first of all, this man was at the bus stop for an hour. It's like you could have walked home at this point. But listen, you see a man coming towards you, it's nighttime, you outside by yourself, and he looked like this. Cory, zoom in on him again. Look at this man. He has nothing to lose, okay? You got your freaking...
In Albion, no matter where you go or what you do, your mount will accompany you on your journey. Perhaps...
earpods in, you got your fade. He is about to rob and kill you. So you already know. You already know I got the antidote for him. If you want to try something, sir, I got the antidote for you, okay? If you want to come over here and try something, go ahead and try it. And yes, I carry this around in my book bag, all right? If I was him, first of all, I wouldn't have been sitting there for no hour. But if I was, for some reason, maybe my leg broke. I ain't about to eat these buckshots, all right?
Walking slowly towards me. I knew staring at him would draw more attention, so I just focused on my phone.
Bro.
He sat down at the other end of the shelter
Look
and
at
stared
him!
at me. There was some...
Hey. What you over there listening to?
Something off about him. He seemed like he was either drunk or on drugs. He then asked,
"When is the bus due?"
I took out my earphones and said,
"I think it's delayed because of the snow."
He stared at me for a while, then started mumbling to himself. He was really starting to creep me out, so I pretended to be on my phone. After a couple of minutes, I took another look. He'd moved closer to me.
Bro, get up!
I looked away for a second, then heard the sound of him sliding even closer. I turned to him and said,
"You okay there?"
He stared at me with glossy eyes, lifted his arm and leaned towards me. Immediately, I grabbed my bag and ran as he fell to the ground. I ran down the road, trying my hardest not to look back. I kept going until I got to the next bus stop. I turned around to check to see if he was there. He was gone, so I went to sit down. Feeling relieved, I rested my head on the back of the glass and waited for the bus.
Bro.
I jolted and turned around to see the same guy staring at me through
Are you
the glass.
serious?
What the hell is wrong with you?
Then he started walking around the shelter towards me.
Bro, get up!
I'm warning you, stay back.
I yelled in panic as I was backing up. I wanted to run, but I left my bag in the shelter and I couldn't leave without it.
I wanted to run, but I couldn't run without my backpack.
What you got, the T-virus in there? You got freaking nuclear codes? What is in this bag that's worth your life? Bro, my baby could be in that bag. I'm hitting him with the swim move and I'm out.
Suddenly, the man leaped at me and I quickly moved out of the way. He fell to the ground face first.
Gosh.
I froze in shock, then noticed the blood coming from his face. I tried to get a response out of him.
It's like a body himself.
I called the police and paramedics and they arrived shortly after. I told them what had happened and they told me that the guy was on prescription drugs. They found a photo in his wallet of him and his son. The boy looked just like me, so we assumed he thought I was him. I later learned that he had lost his son in a custody battle and went off the rails. He was taken away for treatment, and that was the last I saw of him.
Dang.
I got my driver's license shortly after, and have never been on a bus since.
Yo, that took a sad turn. My mans was just trying to get his son back. Okay, Llama Earth with the merch. Alright, this last story I literally just found. It just popped up in my recommended. It's by a YouTuber named Mort. I don't even know the name of it. Mort, I have total respect for you. Alright? Don't copy strike me, please.
In my early days after graduating college, I didn't have a lot of money, so I had to rent an apartment with someone else who I'd never met before.
Oh no.
He'd become my roommate, and his name was Randall. At first, he seemed easy enough to get along with. He didn't talk too much, but he had a heavy Spanish accent. Okay. The room I'd be getting was already furnished, and that was one of the appealing factors to this apartment. It had a twin-sized bed tucked in the corner, a nice-sized dresser, a closet, and a TV stand in another corner of the room.
Okay.
There were a bunch of stuffed animals sitting on the dresser, though, which I found a bit odd. Most notably, a big teddy bear facing the bed. When I asked Randall about the stuffed animals, he gave a really loud laugh and said his room had the same thing. He recommended I leave them be as to show respect to the landlord.
I already know what's popping. First of all, I strongly would dissuade any woman from rooming with a random man that they just met, okay? Second of all, it's a camera in that bear, so when you getting on naked, let me pop that bra off. He got a full view, girl. It's facts. I speak facts.
I didn't really talk to Randall much that first day other than that. I spent most of my time unpacking my clothes and supplies and setting up my TV. When I was laying in the bed watching TV that night, I thought I heard something. It was a very brief noise, but it was definitely audible, and it sounded like some kind of small electronic component. I chalked it up to being a house noise and continued my show.
It's a camera.
The next day, Randall wasn't home all day. I didn't know if or where he worked, but I just assumed he was at work. That night, when I was in my room watching TV, I heard the front door open, and Randall walked through the hall to his room before shutting the door. A little later, I was getting changed into my pajamas. I heard the same sound from the night before. This time without the TV noise in the background, so I heard it much clearer.
Oh, heck no.
It was definitely some kind of electronic device, but I didn't know what or where. It still didn't seem like a big deal, so I got into my bed and started reading my current book at the time, then went to sleep. The next day, I saw Randall when I came home after work.
Oh, what are you doing?
He asked me what book I was reading. At first, I didn't get the question, but then he said he was talking about the book that I was reading in my room. I looked at him in silence and confusion. I asked him how he knew I was reading a book, and he said in his heavy Spanish accent that he had to go into my room just to take something out that he left in there, and that's when he noticed the book.
What was you in my room for?
I asked him nicely not to go into my room anymore.
Ghirardelli Caramel Waffle Cone Squares. Crunchy waffle cone pieces.
Unfortunately, there wasn't a lock on the door, so I couldn't stop him when I wasn't home.
Oh my gosh.
That night, when I grabbed my book from under my bed, I stopped and wondered, how would he see my book if I had it under my bed? Thinking about this now creeped me out, and I was in no mood to read anymore. I looked around the room as I thought to myself. Then I noticed that big teddy bear on the dresser again. How it was angled so perfectly to face me in the bed. Then I had a thought. A scary thought. I stood up and walked over to the bear, grabbed it, and looked closely into its eyes.
A big bear?
I felt my heart skip a beat when I realized there was a camera in one of the eye holes. I threw the thing into the corner of the room and went to Randall's door and tried opening it. His door apparently had a lock because it wouldn't open, but I knew he was in there. I pounded on the door screaming his name, but he wouldn't answer. I saw the light sneaking in through the bottom of the door go dark, as I assume he turned off the light.
Yeah.
I went back to my room and called the landlord. I explained everything and told him I'm leaving right now, and I had a valid reason to void the contract. I packed the little amount of things I brought into my car and left that same night, never looking back. The landlord surprisingly never even came to me to collect the money for those few days I was there. Ever since that night, I have a phobia of stuffed bears. Like, I always have to turn them away so that they're not facing me.
Dang. Bruh, I told you. I said it. That's a message to all y'all that just like, oh, let me get a roommate with this person I just met on Craigslist. Money is short, and I understand. You know, sometimes you gotta do stuff you don't wanna do. The second you move in with somebody, you see that bear on that dresser. You wanna pop that bra off this way or this way? Shoot, if it was me, I'd be like, yo, so you wanna watch me, huh? Okay. Alright. You wanna watch me, huh? No. Right, you guys, hopefully you enjoyed another Spooky Scary Sunday. Please go on Twitter, hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday, at CoryXkenshin. Send me some more scary videos. This week was pretty nice if I do say so myself. So if you enjoyed, be sure to slice that like button.
I'm home.
Uh-oh.
Where is everyone?
They're home. I'll see y'all next week.
Cause my name is CoryXkenshin.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. You're just in time for the ceremony. Here, come along. Since the ceremony is near its beginning, I wanted to thank you for showing up when you did at such a fortunate and convenient time. Let's just down like that. Okay, come over here. Now, you might be wondering what the ceremony is for. It looks to be a cult. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Well, I can assure you, there's nothing of the occult going on here. I simply wanted to make something festive for today's Spooky Scary Sunday. This is simply a ritual in order to get you to slice the like button. Is it working yet? 7 candles, one for each letter of our creed, our tribe. You know what that is? Samurai. That's who we are, and you still haven't sliced that like button. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Maybe by the end of today's Spooky Scary Sunday, you will have changed your mind. Now, before we get started, snacks, ladies and gentlemen. Go get them. The family that used to live here, well, you saw what happened to them last week. I live here now.
If you don't know what Spooky Scary Sunday is, you're either new or you're You just don't freaking listen. In either case, Spooky Scary Sunday is every Sunday. We all come together as a samurai, as a group. We chill out, veg out, eat some snacks, you know, your Funyuns, all right? Your Skittles, your Dots, and we watch some scary videos sent in by you guys using the hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday. Follow directions, you get your story picked, you're getting a shout out. With that being said, first story. First story of this week comes from Alyssa Sims. Alyssa, I hope I'm saying that right, because it kind of looks like Alicia. I'm gonna just say Alyssa. Thank you for sending this in. All the other samurai, move, clear out. It's me and Alyssa right now. Alyssa, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Alyssa has brought us a story called There's a Man in the Woods. All right. Animation style is pretty decent.
There's a man in the woods.
Okay.
What a spectacle. Before the story started, this school was still respectable.
Bars.
My students used to skip down the hill to the honeysuckle, pluck a couple, and collect their nectar till they picked their fill. Except one obnoxious kid, Sid, who just watched them eat the flowers while he seethed and scowled because he couldn't bear to share his sweet treats throughout our recess hour.
It's because his forehead.
I remember Sid saying, "There's a man in the woods." That's how the rumors began.
Oh, he was lying.
Of course, Sid had spotted him first. The poor kids. He got him immersed in his spiel about a serial killer whose gun barrel glint hints at peril. A visit to the nurse, or worse, a hearse, waiting just beyond the dale. The children saw him everywhere. "Look, over there. That man had Batman ears. We swear. And crazy yellow eyes. We saw something rusty. His shotgun? It must be. I saw a lady's severed thigh." Rusty.
What?
Every word I heard was absurd. Yet each day, Sid would stray down way past the playground. Who else was brave enough to save us from the killer's next plot?
Oh,
the rest of the lot would stop back at the blacktop, sure that any closer they were bound to be found deep in the woods, left to rot. I pleaded for the kids to think and learn to be mature, but after a few more rumors doomed my attempts to prove the school was secure, their fear was undeterred, and when the buses drove them all home, the parents finally heard. Everything just blew up. I received a wall of emails and calls full of shrieks, wails, and all from terrified families.
Yo, this kid!
Terrified families who'd heard word of the murderer and didn't like my lack of action at all. What was I supposed to do? Comb the whole forest? Yeah, right. Would you? That means I didn't care? That's not fair. The stories that were you weren't true. Of course I would feel regret had there been a real threat and I ignored it, and some poor kid got kidnapped while the kids were napping. But you couldn't admit that your good little kid would formulate a fib, so you ignored what I said. Your little angels could never cook up such incredible creations. An overactive imagination maybe, but my kid could never lie. How dare I? Accuse a child of being dishonest? Just monstrous. The parents were displeased, and when the PTA took action, they dismissed me from the classroom. Like they knew what was best for their kids. Do you know how difficult it is to get a job when a bitter mom slanders your rep with child neglect from the outset? Now who's in control of your classes? Single file lines? Single file lines. Little vile swine, a killer by the fine. Really? Are you blind? Will you find your spines? Sid, a child decides to fill our minds with lies, and the next thing you see is people treating me like I'm committing crimes. I was in my prime. Those kids were lucky to have me. Do you see what you did? But I can play along. I can be good. Do you hear that, Sid? There's a man in the woods.
Yo! That was literally like a poetry slam. The other little kid, you know, Sid. Yo, that was parents. Now you see the power of your freaking kid, especially in this day and age. Something like that will definitely pop off. Are you assuming that my kid is lying? Are you insinuating that he's a liar? People get so butthurt these days. I could definitely see something like that happen. You hear that, Sid? Hold on. Let me get my... You
that, Sid? There's a man in the woods.
Now the next story is Scary Skinwalker Horror Story, animated by Axeman Cartoons. This video is uploaded by Corpse Husband. Everything will be down in the description. Corpse Husband, please don't copy strike me, alright? But Chi-Chi, I want to thank you for sending this in. Everybody, you already know the deal. Just move to the side. Chi-Chi, please step forward. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day, Chi-Chi. You happen to share the same name as the wife of my most favorite anime protagonist of all time, Goku. So you got that going for you. Scary Skinwalker. Y'all ever heard of skinwalkers? Yo, Axeman Cartoons is a beast, man. Uh-oh. Hello. Oh,
my family and I live in Arizona, and we occasionally visit our Navajo family in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We left early to get there by noon or less. It is a very long and boring trip there. But we get there before noon and we have time to
running like
talk
that.
with...
No. No, hold up. Bring that back, young boy. Look how my man running.
Get there before noon and we have time to mess around and talk with our extended family. And we, kids, start to play around till the evening starts to show.
I love the animation style though. Like, I love it. Oh no.
The house is too small for everyone to fit and sleep in. Some of the kids have to sleep in the trailer and truck camper, but two of my cousins and I had the amazing luck of sleeping in the old, slightly torn tent.
Okay. Not very, nice or safe. No, thank you.
We are well asleep at this point, and for some unknown reason, I wake up. Of course, I'm still tired and rubbing my eyes while yawning, meaning I wasn't well aware of my surroundings. Once I finish rubbing my eyes, I look straight at the entrance of the tent and see a figure, illuminated by the back porch light, standing in front of the tent. At first, I was scared, but thought it was my other cousins just messing with us. As this person was still standing outside our tent looking at us, I turned to one of my older cousins who was 2 years older than me to wake him up and tell him that someone was standing outside of our tent.
Bro, wake up!
He tries to brush me off, but I persist and he turns to me and asks me what I wanted. I tell him to look at the entrance of the tent, and he does.
Yeah, you see it?
I've never seen someone go from the brink of sleep to sheer panic and alertness in their eyes that fast before.
Yeah.
He looks at me with this panicked face and tells me to be quiet. He whispers to me that it's a skinwalker and that we need to be quiet again.
Skinwalker?
We lay there for the longest time, and from my memory, it was at least an hour or more. We were just about to go back to sleep because it hadn't done anything.
Bro, stay back.
Then it started to move around the tent.
Bro, that thing Naruto running around a tent right now. Woo!
Remember when I said this was an old tent? Yeah, it had some holes in it.
Oh, fantastic. And you're probably cold, too. I mean, what if it rains?
One of the holes was the size of a quarter, and I decided to be brave. As it continues to walk around the tent a fourth time, I slowly crawl towards the hole and try to take a look.
Why?
As I did this, my cousin told me to get back to the bed or it'll hurt us. Of course, as a kid, I ignored the warning. Wow. I'm at the quarter-size hole and looking out to see whatever it was. It comes around the hole, and what I saw was bone-chilling.
What?
I bolt back and hide under my sleeping bag while my cousin does the same. This thing decided to stop moving and start looking at us again.
I hid under the covers and spent every ounce of energy being scared.
Bruh.
And then
There's one fundamental thing that I'm not understanding here. Right when I first saw that thing, help! Help! Help us! I mean, it's like 50 people in the inside. You're either gonna take your chance trying to stay quiet and just hope this thing doesn't kill you, or you're gonna at least, if you're gonna go, somebody gonna come out and see that junk, and then they could shoot it and do what they gotta do. It's just, I look at things from a black perspective. You know, when I'm threatened, I just yell automatically. I hear some, hey, who over there? Hey, you know, that's just me. I'm not like, oh shoot, we gotta be quiet. Like, it's certain situations for that, all right?
And then I finally fell asleep.
Oh, okay, so their way worked. Maybe my way would have got me 8. All right. So that thing just was standing over him all night. I'm never sleeping in a tent again if I'm this guy. Ever.
I woke up early, maybe around 5, and I decided to look around the tent to see if there was anything there. I see footprints, bare footprints that send shivers throughout my body. I saw the footprints move around the tent. This hit me hard because I was now realizing it wasn't a dream. As I further investigate the footprints, I noticed that it went off track. It went off to the rocky hills nearby where we were staying at. I follow the track to the hills, about a football field away from the house.
Why?
As I continue to follow the tracks, something strange and scary happens. It goes from 2 footprints walking for a while to footprints and handprints in the dirt starting to form. I found that kinda strange because no person would do that out here. As I followed the tracks further into the hills, the hands and feet started to get smaller and smaller. It then subtly changed into coyote paw prints. That is when I stopped and turned back home, first walking fast, then onto a full-on run. When I got back, I sat down on the back porch for a while and thought about telling my family, but I didn't think that they would believe me. In the end, I didn't tell anyone, even the cousin I woke up in the middle of the night.
He's like, we don't talk about what happened.
Well, that's my story. I urge you guys to not go into the Navajo reservation to go looking for them. You will bite off more than you can chew. We, my people, take these beings very seriously and do our best to not talk about them. Even though I broke this code, I just thought to warn you guys about them. Whoever is listening are the first people to hear this story. I had a few more stories to tell, but this is by far the scariest one I had.
Hey guys, you want a tip to circumvent everything he just said? Don't go camping! This next one's called Midnight Snack, animated short horror film by David Romero, uploaded by Chilling Tales for Dark Nights. Hey, now we talking. Crazy K sent me this one. Crazy K. And yo, Lady Samurai, stand up. Where are my guys at? Where y'all ain't sending me nothing? But I digress. Crazy K, thank you for the story. Midnight Snack, I'm sure it's gonna be wonderful, just like you. Midnight Snack. I want a snack. I am a snack. What am I talking about? Oh, this animation though. Bro, be grateful that you not homeless. I was thinking about this when we had that polar vortex last week. Here. Hey man, just sleep in there for the night. Put the door back. I would have put that door back. What the freak you talking about? Oh, this is an entire apartment complex? Building? Whatever. love this animation style. It's got that chowder effect where the texture doesn't move. Alright. We sleeping outside? Oh, we really sleeping outside. Oh no. Or I'm about to yeet that doll outside. One of the two. This is animated on a paper towel. I'm out. Oh. You see homeless people? Give them food. Don't give them money. They're gonna buy crack with it. I'm sorry. Bruh, ain't no food in there. You know that. Oh, he hungry. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta... What are you doing? Oh, it was a heart beating. Yo, where you get all them utensils? And the gas is still on in this place? You could have had that on and be warm. Bro, he just ate a heart. The wall had a heart. He didn't even savor it, number 2. Oh my gosh. Another one? Oh my gosh! Woo! Oh no!
Give me back my
I'm gonna have to poop it out! Oh no, dude! Woo! Oh! Oh no, you were right there! Bro! No! Ah! Live! Oh, heck no! It's called Salad Fingers 11 Glass Brother. Sent in by Sad Rainbow Sparkle or Ranny Bow. Either way, don't be sad, alright? You made it on the show. Apparently Salad Fingers is some creepy guy or whatever, I don't know. Strap in and we gonna learn about this man together. Supported by the Patriots. All the links will be in the description. Rainbow Sparkle, what did you send me? What is this? Oh, this is one of them weird ones.
Well, hello, Mr. Fingers. There you are.
What?
I've got a collection of little buggers who've been waiting to see you. I thought I told you to get a haircut, Marjorie Stewart Baxter.
Excuse me?
When you disobey me, this is what it comes.
I think we about to cut this one. Y'all bunch of freaking weirdos. This is what you will be up to in your spare time, Rainbow Sparkle? My man eating the dog hair off.
This is what it comes to. I suppose you find this amusing, do you?
No!
Hubert Cumberdale.
Hubert Cumberdale?
You're the best behaved, Jeremy Fisher. You'll be first in the bathtub tonight. Oh, don't give me those tears now.
They're alive for real?
You'll never be a real boy, Hubert Cumberdale.
Y'all really be sending them, huh?
I think you're about ready to grow up a little, don't you?
What does that mean? Grow up? What is that? Oh my gosh. I hope y'all don't barf watching this. Cause I'm gonna be alright. What is he crafting? What? Is that human skin?
Wow, who's that little dazzling dreamboat? What's your number? Sugar cheeks, thunder thighs.
Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen,
sugar cheeks.
A new, improved Hubert Cumberdale. The real boy.
What's up with his nipples? Oh! It's alive.
I just want to dunk on the rooftops for all to see. I'm fresh and ready for life.
No, you are not. Sit down.
Oh. I'm a big boy now.
Bruh. They grow up so fast, don't they? He's already running about and playing with all the other little girls and boys.
Pee stains on all of them.
I've surely been blessed by the soft hand of our great provider. Oh, you're just a glass brother. You wouldn't understand.
Who is that?
You're a stupid boy. Yes, Mother. I am a stupid boy. I'm sorry, Mother. Fetch me a bowl of porridge. Yes, glass, Mother.
Porridge? Well, how is she existing in the shadow realm of the mirror?
Stop it. Hey, he won't let me pass it. He keeps on. What a weak little squirt you are. He keeps on. Stop it. He's doing it. Look at him. Come on, weakly bones. Pass Mother the porridge. I think you want her to starve. I'd rather starve than sit here and watch this pathetic display. You'll forever just be a lonely reflection. It's not fair. I've been in here for too long. I want to come home now. Those khaki spider fingers aren't going anywhere. Andrew hands. What a horrible thing to say.
I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't have started on 11. Maybe that's part of the problem.
Don't worry. New, improved Hubert Cumberdale, the real boy. I know of another entrance.
Why is Glass Grocer so mean, Mr. Fingers?
He was raised under the beast's son.
Wait, alright.
Morning, wet legs. Thought you'd slip in the back door, did you?
Oh.
But you step aside.
I absolutely shan't. Puddle meddling is punishable by a stern rasping. Rasp. Rasp, rasp. Rasp. Stop rasping.
You're making me uncomfortable.
Don't worry, Mr. Fingers. I'll clean it up.
Where'd your eye go?
Lad. Who are you talking to? Why, Hubert Cumberdale, of course. Ah. Hello there, little boy. He's my real-life flesh boy. The most beautiful boy in the world.
Oh, no!
He'll make a good broom, lad. Stick him in the coal shed.
Oh, no! Dang. Straight abducted him. Jump in. Hurry up! I'm in, boys. I'm in. Alright. There he is. Grab him. They just stuck him in a jar? Ruthless.
Hello? What brings you here?
You know why I'm here.
I don't think you ought to have stolen my little flesh boy.
What the? Oh, I'm out. Oh my gosh. Oh, sick. Bye. Clean it up. Dude, clean it up so they can't come.
You ungrateful little swine. That'll be 8 months in the slag house for you, you rotten little pigeon. I'll have your eyes and clothes full. You'll have your arms for drinking stones.
Get body. Bye. 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 Bro, you're actually just making it worse. Oh, don't use your fist. What the heck?
goodness, again. Look at my man's over there. Slumped.
Spittle, you dirty little minge splinter. Get your ass from my chest. Get your nose out of the dirtiest rags and wooden board. I'll scatter the bits of your brother on the floors. You little bugger. I'll have your eyes for crow's food. I'll have your arms for cricket stumps. Cut to the f***ing shut up, filth. Just wait until your father gets...
She was letting him have it. I gotta censor that. Y'all are some weirdos. Alright, you guys, that's gonna conclude this week's episode of Spooky Scary Sunday. We definitely had a weird, very disturbing array of animations that we perused today. I'ma just say y'all are some weirdos. Alright, your freaking salad fingers submission. But if you want a chance for your video to be included in next week's episode, go to Twitter at CoryXkenshin first, alright? Hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday, and then leave a link to your story. Now, before you go, I heard of this urban legend. Alright, very serious, very scary. Okay. The entire story is there's a man in the woods. Sarange.
Cause my name is CoryXkenshin.